Hello. I should be online now. Mm. I don't know. I'm feeling like shit today. I'm depressed and stuff. But maybe some food will help. I did buy some food this morning. Oh, hopefully it's not completely fucked. Forgot that I had like warm food that is cold now. So there's one thing that I do like at Lidl, and that's is the croissants with sausage inside of them. That's fucking amazing. But only in the morning when they are freshly made, so you might understand that I would like to eat them when they're freshly made. And yeah, I'll get some energy drink going. Maybe that will increase my mood. Oh. Why don't they have mango soda? I think that's so weird that they don't have mango soda. They have every other flavor, but mango soda is something they don't have. It is in Sweden. They're still pretty good. This is it. There's a turkey sausage in here. I haven't tried this one before, but they had one. It's Asia weeks today, or this week at Lidl. They have Asian stuff. Also have lassi I tried it a couple of weeks ago, another brand, but it was still pretty good. Okay. Hmm. The sauce is pretty good. I dipped the croissant in there. Mm. I might have overdone it with food today. I did get some spicy bites. They are pre-made, so it should be safe to eat them. There's no warning that I can't eat them. So, also, I have eaten them raw, or they are pre-cooked, basically. But good morning, Fedor. Good morning to you. My plan was to dip this in the satay sauce. Mm. I think that's pretty okay, actually. The balls are a bit spicy, but not too spicy. This is like the perfect food you can find, basically. Whoever made this are a genius. Because it's basically put everything, it's like meal. You take a meal and they make it into balls, basically. Then you can eat them. It's just that's perfect fucking food for every occasion, basically. Maybe they're a little bit too spicy. This is batch might be feeling some spiciness. Oh. That's a bit too spicy. Just this one. For some reason, when I dip this into the peanut sauce and then I take a bite, it brings out the peanut flavor for some reason. Don't ask me why. There's some magical thing happening. Quite weird. Mm. There we go. I can't see the message here actually. Let me see what the message was. Probably spam. Yeah. Yeah. It was spam. I thought about this the other day actually. I think it's weird that they don't have in the old days you didn't need to have a subscription to a cell phone provider in order to uh, call someone. You could call someone with like a SIM card that you bought in the local store, and then you could like you refill that with money from the local store, and then you could just use it. That was such a good idea. It's like now we're in this matrix where high control people are making laws and changing stuff where you need to be, or they are like, what they're trying to be curling parents, I think it's called, when they have like extremely high degree of control of the population. That was the croissants. I have some few options. I've been looking up games to play, and I don't know. If I found anything, I've looked at the Final Fantasy. There are like 3 or 4 Final Fantasy games. None are voice acted, which fucking sucks. Sucks really bad. So none of them are voice acted, and we have to read all the shit. Well, yeah, they have the Final Fantasy 1 available, but I started it up. There's no music. It says that there should be music, but I hear no music in the game, so it's probably bugged out or something. And it's like really weird, but I kind of like it as well. But yeah, like I said, there was no sound in the game, so and you had like 4 characters that you had to like create and then play those characters. And there's like no mission whatsoever. All you have is like a map that you walk around on. And that's it basically. But this was really weird. Uh, Also, there is like a new game called Fantasia, which is created by the creators of Final Fantasy. So there's no voice acting there either. But it might have potential. I kind of vibing with the art style a little bit because yeah, I don't know. I might need to play it a little bit more, but yeah, it's not voice acted, so you need to read the whole story to get what the story is about, which fucking sucks. And there was also like Final Fantasy 7 or 5 or 6 remake. I played that a little bit yesterday. That looked okay actually. The characters have big heads for some reason. It's a pretty interesting art style, but that's a little bit more advanced, so the visuals may be more interesting to see and watch. And that's like a 3D game. The 6th one is a 3D game. Final Fantasy 1 is pixel art only. Other games I could play is Oceanhorn 2, which is basically a Zelda knockoff knockoff game made for iOS, so it runs good. It runs really well on the device and should be a pretty good experience to actually stream. But it's probably a 40-hour game or something. There's a lot of content and stuff there. I am not really a Zelda fan, to be honest. I do think it's a bit simplistic, but it could be fun. That's basically it. The arcade store is kind of crap. They have a lot of kids games as well. And also I need to find a game that is how you get them for free. Apple Arcade uh, had an ad that said get 2 months free. So yeah, I signed up for that. But the thing is, if you cancel it early, you cancel a plan, so you lose access to the thing. So you need to cancel it at the end of the period before it actually draws money from your bank account. And then you can play it for free for 2 months. So I have 5 notifications in my calendar that tells me to cancel the plan before it gets renewed. But yeah. I think there were some Trials of Mana games as well that I haven't played before. Also, could be fun to look into those. I did enjoy Trials of Mana; it was really good. But so, from my understanding, it's like the third game or something. Uh, the Secret of Mana is probably the first game, to my understanding. Uh, but I don't know. um, I did. I kind of want to play some Final Fantasy. Yes, you need an iPhone, sadly. That's the thing, yeah. The Oceanhorn 2 game is exclusive for iPhone. It could be fun to actually do a playthrough of that. You can play on iPad as well, I guess, if you want to. But yeah, I have a bit of like a taste for playing Final Fantasy. There was one game, I think it was Final Fantasy 14. I dated a person who played that game. Uh, there was only one date, but we played that Final Fantasy game a little bit, and I kind of enjoyed that game. So, and I also played. What was it? Final Fantasy 15 or 16. The one that came out with PS4 Pro, same time period. That game I did play the whole game. It's basically the one where there's a rock band that is like, and one of the members of the rock band is the prince of the king, basically. And would be fun to see the Final Fantasy game. Yeah, I don't know which one. If I should go with the remake, 3D remake. That looks interesting. That's in the okay. So yeah, the remake Final Fantasy 5 game, I believe it's called. That's with the big head characters. That game was pretty interesting because it's in a fantasy settings. All the Final Fantasy games have stories that are played out in different settings, and this Final Fantasy game is played out in a fantasy setting. So you have armors and you have mages and you have swords and such, which looks pretty interesting. They also have the other Final Fantasy game that was made by the Final Fantasy creator, but it's not a Final Fantasy game. It's called Fantasia. That game is played out in a tech environment, high tech environment, so you have robots and stuff. So I don't know. That Fantasia game is probably the best experience I have heard. Got a lot of good reviews from that. But yeah, they're all reading games though, not voice acted. So. We had an offer on this chocolate panini. Not a panini, but it's a pain. A pine? Oh, this is a pine. Chocolate pine. I don't know what's happening. It's lagging a bit. But it's like a bread with chocolate chocolate chips in it. And it's called a pain. I hate that word, pain. I don't like it. So I have that. Oh, what the fuck? That's pretty cool. So if I'm like, it's like a sipping hole, and you pull off the lid. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's basically a croissant with chocolate inside of it. Oh, they do. Yeah, pain av chocolate. He managed to separate a sheet of dough. Look, you can see the chocolate turd that's baked into the thing here. Basically, it looks like a turd in a bread bag, bread bag, bag or something. Yeah, well, that's the breakfast, I guess. So. Yeah, I don't have much more to say, and be on again in like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes perhaps. I will check out both games a little bit more, and then I will see which one I choose. But it's gonna be a long one, basically, long gaming session. That's the plan at least. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be back soon enough. Bye.